No maps banned out just yet, but likely tri-platforms are going to be banned out from Cody Travis yet, and it's going to be Demon Island for game number 1 of the losers finals between Cody Travis and Cosolix.
Getting into this, it's definitely going to be favoring Cody Travis. Do you know if they played on Demon Island in their previous set?
I actually did not keep track of the map picks from the previous
I didn't
set.
either. So we'll see how the double axes are going to fare now that Cosolix, the first weapon he picks up is the axe. But we'll also see what his lance does against specifically Cody Travis, who was playing a lot of vertical game, definitely when he had his blasters earlier, and also when he has his axe. He's a traditional axe player, so you're going to see a lot of dare initiations, some downlight initiations as well. And with his blasters earlier, there were a lot of dares coming out. We'll see if Cosolix is able to deal with that with his neutral airs.
Interesting kind of misinput from Cody Travis, though. He got the downlight and then sared the other direction. Maybe a little bit of warm-up time or just kind of tournament nerves as we're getting later in the day, and Cody Travis just might be getting worn out on the inputs.
Cody looking for the final Sarah knockout. You see the recovery come out late from Cosolix. Wanted to get down below the platform in case Cody was going to initiate with anything. That way Cosolix had time to react to it. But Cody finds the knockout, getting a gigantic early lead just a minute into this game.
Yeah, that's a nice, healthy lead for Cody Travis as he adds up more damage onto Cosolix, and Cosolix doesn't even get to think about the potential knockout option right now. He still has to hit some more onto Cody Travis.
Cosolix not going to find that final Sair like he did so many times against Wrenched earlier. Cody finding a lot of blasters damage. In comes the lance for Cosolix. Ooh, sidelight goes for the recovery the other direction. Oh, and the sidelight into the neutral sig as well.
Cosolix finally finds it with the sidelight into the recovery, but he's taking a little bit of damage on this second stock. Both of them having some tournament nerves here in the losers finals. Nobody wants to get taken out here so close to the finish line, so close to getting that grand finals matchup against Sandstorm.
Side air from Cosolix, not able to turn it into anything. Gonna eat a down air from Cody Travis. It's only been like one hit here and there for Cosolix. No major momentum going his way. A gravity cancel downlight, almost knocking out off the top of that really high ceiling on Demon Island. Cody finding the side air. There you see the regular option whenever he's gotten the knockout. You see pick up those blasters and recovery in one direction over the other.
Nice weapon toss follow from Cody Travis. Cody Travis really coming alive here with the axe play over to the blasters as well.
Nair, then the dare, expecting Cody to go down. He ended up jumping high. Cody controlling so much of this game. Sidelight recovery from Cosolix. Early recovery coming out from Cody. He just wants to stay really, really high. D-light recovery, knocking out off the top. Cody takes game 1.
Fairly convincing fashion. Despite the kind of early missteps from Cody Travis, looks like he was able to clean that up very quickly and started to really run away with it. Cody Travis kind of remembering that he's got 75% of a pie that he wants to turn into 80% of a pie as we get ready to get into game number 2. Cosolix gonna hop out of this one, maybe switch up the characters. The Olgrim so far is what, like 0 for 4 against Cody Travis, so maybe something else might be in store for Cosolix.
We also could see him resetting his client and his router and all of that. So maybe when he comes back after that, that will help him fare much better against Cody Travis. It doesn't look like it was a router or modem restart because he came back really quickly.
Yeah, just a little bit of a client restart. Sometimes players like to do it just kind of for that mental reset. Cosolix going to be sticking with the Macho Man. Wants to go axe to axe against Cody Travis as we get ready to go into game number 2. I did not quite catch the map, did you?
It's Small Mammoth.
3, 2, 1.
I didn't catch it either, but I was blessed with those very quick loading screens.
Yeah, sometimes I got to delay the
weapon.
question just long enough that you get the answer put in front of you.
First weapon going over to Cosolix, even though Cody was right next to it. Again, the first weapon for Cosolix is going to be that axe.
But he's shown that he's fairly comfortable with this axe now. He's not completely off kilter when he's playing it. He's going to be denied the lance pickup potential, though. It's Cody Travis with the weapon denial.
Early stock for Cody Travis. 30 seconds into this game.
He's
about
getting him
15
right.
seconds.
He's getting him right
15
when
sec-
Cosolix goes into kill percent.
It was like 15 seconds into this game that it was looking like pretty even between them, but then Cody found like 4 big chunks, got the weapon toss, sending Cosolix far to the right. Weapon spawn was right there in the middle of the stage, picked up the blasters, found the knockout. Cosolix unable to find any real big momentum here against Cody Travis. Finds the side air. Retreating back kind of over to the main platform so we can throw out the dash sidelight using all the impulse that you get to travel so far with that dash sidelight on Lance, but a raw side heavy from Cody Travis to get the knockout still on his first stock.
This is a very confident Cody Travis now. He is just completely controlling Cosolix, not even letting him get near the weapon, and Cosolix is going to fall off the stage, completely wipe that one away as Cody Travis takes game number 2 with a 3 stock.
It's looking like another disconnect. That actually happened in the first game. Cody mentioned it in the in-game chat that Cosolix did disconnect for a moment. So not sure exactly what we're going to be doing right now, but we will have just a few moments of downtime. So let's talk about bracket real quick for Mr. Cody Travis, Mr. Noah.
Okay.
Still trying to figure out what we're going to be doing. I think we're going to be going over to the live servers. So it's going to be 2 dudes on the computer for just a second. Maybe we can throw a bracket up on the screen, or maybe throw some replays, or I'm going to put the safety into Toast's hands, whom I trust with my life.
We're talking about kind of the run Travis has had today. It's been pretty impressive so far. He took out Santi in top 32. Then he went up against Remy, went 2-0 against him. And then, of course, went into the bracket in very confident position, winner's side, where he 3-0'd Cosolix, only to go up into Sandstorm, where he almost got the W over Sandstorm, taking it to game number 5, but Sandstorm closed out game number 5. And, of course, that puts Cody Travis down into the losers finals to go up against Cosolix again, where he's sitting 2-0 over Cosolix.
Meanwhile, Cosolix came into top 32 with a 2-0 win over iThrow. I can't remember if that was the set where iThrow ended up pressing the button on his keyboard that disables all of your buttons. Heaven knows why that is a button on any keyboard ever. But that was a 2-0 over iThrow. Then Cosolix went up against Blazy, beat him 2-1. That was to get into top 8. Then we saw him go up against Cody Travis. Got 0-3 there. That sent him down in the losers bracket. Took a 3-1 win over Santi, which we saw on stream. A 3-2 win over Wrench, which we saw on stream. And then here we are. And Cosolix is down 2 games with the move over to live servers, hoping he will be able to put up more of a fight against Cody Travis.
He is really on his last legs, though, as Cody Travis, of course, does have the 2 W's over Cosolix. So Cosolix now has to win 3 games in a row to go into the grand final. Well, it will be for the reset. Actually, apps getting banned out here.
They had to reset the banning for just a second, but we are going to be moving over to Mammoth Fortress. Now, of course, Barraza, this Cody Travis pick, is under the clan of Sicko Bomba. Maybe Cody is influenced a little bit by the recent Travis Scott Fortnite concert. Don't know why the Bomba's in there. There's nothing recent that would have brought that back into relevancy.
Maybe just rewatching the was it the Super Finals, right, where Simple had Sicko Mode and Mo Bamba playing for him?
It was just Mo Bamba. It wasn't Sicko Mode.
Well, Sicko Mode played during that at one point, right?
Yeah. But it was Mo Bamba that did the work for Simple and gave him the jolt of inspiration. Oh, Cosolix getting a little bit of a jolt of inspiration here. Going much more even against Cody Travis in the beginning of this game. D-Light into the neutral air from Cody. Sidelight recovery from Cosolix, swapping over to the axe. Oh, no! I think he definitely wanted to pick that up.
Okay, who's hoping to get that weapon pickup? What? Cosolix off the soft platform does land the sidelight neutral air. Cody Travis finally finds that axe pickup. This one looking a lot more close. Cosolix able to kind of reset that mental as we switched over to the live servers. Sidelight does not hit the recovery though. That time he will.
Cosolix going to control the field, throwing away his axe, stripping that. Cody Travis might have to be unarmed. D-Light recovery, not going to be enough just yet. Finds blasters. Oh, almost picks up the recovery. Ends up dropping after the second hit. Still finds the knockout, minute and a half into this game.
Very even game number 3 here. Cody Travis back to the comfort though. Able to deny weapons from Cosolix. There's the weapon spawn. Cosolix right underneath it does pick up the lanes.
Sidelight downlit air was looking for the option after that. Wanted to get the reaction off of what Cody Travis did. Side air. Another side air goes just over Cody's head. D-Light side air from Cody Travis. Trying to zone Cosolix over to that left side of the screen with his jumping side air. Trying to match Cosolix's height. Very
Nice
easy punish.
Yeah, that down signature is so incredibly risky. I'm surprised Cosolix went for it. Cody Travis did get the punish, but Cosolix has the stage control now.
Looks like the swap over to live servers definitely paying off for Cosolix. There's a neutral air. Cody's just a little bit too high for the side air to connect from Cosolix.
Nice falling side air for Cody Travis. Almost gets the knockout, but Cosolix, again, the higher defense of Ulgrim, really helping him out. Does land the side air, and Cosolix has the slight lead over Cody Travis.
If there's ever a time for him to grab that lead, he needs it right now as he's down 0-2 in this set. Has to fight back with 3 victories in a row to move on.
Cody trying to find the finishing blow there, and the side air couldn't land the recovery. Grounded recovery this time will finish off the stock, and Cody will be sticking with the axe now.
Cody's starting to find a lot more recoveries just on their own without a downlight setup, especially when Cosolix maybe commits to a move that puts him into a lot of active frames or a lot of recovery frames if it's a signature or something like that. Cody's just able to go right on top of him and pick up the stacked recovery, oftentimes on a grounded opponent.
Yeah, he's been doing a really good job of starting to approach aerially, and then when the opponent kind of throws out an anti-air, he's able to kind of dip down fast enough, fast fall onto him, and hit that recovery. Cosolix not able to connect with the neutral heavy, and the down sig from Cody Travis to close out game number 3. Cody Travis going to close it out 3-0, and he is going to the grand finals to go up against Sandstorm.
Man, what a D-Sig right over that corner. It seemed like it was a little bit of time since Cody had thrown his last one of those over the corner. It wasn't coming out a lot. Holy cow, he's able to find that so quickly. Just the little creeping of the hurt box from Cosolix right over that corner gets punished by the down sig from Cody Travis. Maintaining his cool, even though it was looking a little bit shaky for him in that game.
Yeah, but we do see that Cody Travis closes it out 3-0. Cosolix definitely looked a lot better.